Everybody, I'm doing a video about the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Slash and Leatherhead figures. I have worked actually really hard trying to get these figures. I've been in touch with lots of friends, and I was finally able to find someone to sell them to me at a decent price, a little bit over retail price, since there's no way I would ever find these at my local Target stores. So after waiting over a week for them to finally get here through the postal service, and they looked pretty good in the box, and when I started to take them out, this is when bad things started to happen. So the first thing that happened was with Leatherhead. Now, of course, you know, some of his joints are stuck, and not a huge deal. I can apply heat and fix that. That's a common kind of issue. But if you look right here at his belt, this little hook just broke right off. Just fresh out of the packaging. I took him out. I started to move his arms and legs a little bit, and it just broke right off. So, definitely wasn't happy about that. So I put Leatherhead aside and went to get my Slash figure out. First thing I noticed is, if you look at the paint on the front of his shell, it's pretty bad. Definitely a lot of marks and scrapes there. I don't know if they put him in the packaging before the paint was dry, and then the little wire that holds him in maybe rubbed all up against it and made this bit of a mess. But then the next thing I noticed, fresh out of the package, his book bag is broken. So if you look here, you can see this is how he came right out of the box. I took him out, and this literally fell right off of him. So you can see that that came totally broken. And then as I was looking at him more, I'm still not sure how I'm going to fix that leg situation that's going on right there. I'm honestly very afraid to touch the figure and do anything with it, because I'm afraid it's going to fall apart. If you look at this arm joint here, there's hardly even a joint there. I don't know if that elbow is going to bend at all. It looks completely painted over, dried over, and I'm really afraid about what's going to happen when I try to bend that elbow, even if I apply heat. I also noticed, look at that, red paint all over his shoulder shell area. I have no idea where that red paint came from. I don't even think anything in here is red. So why is there red paint right there? Red paint right there on his belt. I'm not even sure where this red paint is coming from. So, you know, considering that I spent over retail price, although not as much as what's going for on eBay, very disappointed. I've really been wanting these figures ever since they were first announced a long time ago. I've really been wanting Leatherhead, and I mean, Leatherhead, with the exception of the belt part, he's not too bad. I really had a hard time getting the tail on too, but I think I finally got that tail on. Very disappointing, and I'm very disappointed in the quality of the NECA figures, and I've already decided not to get some of the other figures of the line, and I'm just hoping that any other purchases I make from NECA will not be of this very poor quality.